Only on The Experience this weekend, Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month, with hosts Amy Chu and Ming Chen. Tune in Saturday and Sunday for great conversations with great creators and a celebration of the heritage that these creators have brought to comics. Saturday and Sunday, only on The Experience.
Watching Minute to Skim It on The Experience. So, hello. All right, we've got lots of books to review for you guys today. Hannah just basically showed up just the number ones and showed them to me, and I was like, "Oh, we have
just for the indies."
Just for the indies, yeah. I was like, we have got a lot to do.
Hey, here we are. It's what is this, Adam? Rupp's World.
Rupp's World, excellent.
Party on, Adam. So we're here for another great show here in our parents' basement. And
God, can you imagine if we did the show from the basement? How bad the internet reception would be, but
the internet's great down there because you're right below the thing, and it's like, okay, so that is a challenge. We are going to do this from the warehouse, the basement, where we have over 1 million books. And maybe Adam will just randomly pull a box out, grab a book, and say it's $5 without even looking at it.
That'll end badly.
For who? Us?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there's so much good stuff down there. I was just down there. What did I pull out today? I pulled out like a stack of. I'm like, oh my God, I have a stack of these down there. But yeah, I mean, that's the thing. We have over 1 million books down our warehouse. But welcome to our show. Let's get to what we're talking about. We're here for comic books. And talking about what's going on here at Rupp's Comics, here on Rupp's World. And Adam's laughing at comments already, because he's definitely not laughing at my comments. I know that. I know.
Maybe Kyle's saying, but he says I'm definitely coming down for that show.
And that. Whoa, okay, that's cool. So, Kyle, you come down. You come down. You help us set it up, and we will do it from there.
We'll just order pizzas. We'll get some seating.
For like a 15-minute segment. That way I don't lose out too badly. But here's the bad thing. Whatever we pull is $5. Somebody pre-claims it, and that's what you get. And you're stuck to the $5. And that, no matter what, they're all good books down there anyways.
True.
So, but other than that, what's... I'm trying to think of the segments. Oh, it's you.
Yeah, technically I'm starting this. So
introductions are done. Adam, the co-host here, is here. And taking over. Is this alien gone?
Not yet.
Okay. Do you need me to pull that Avengers out set?
Yes, if you can find that set and pull that out, that would be ideal.
Do we have a spot for?
No.
Okay, then I'm just going to set it aside. Sorry for Josh up there. Josh?
Yep, Josh Lancaster. So we're going to start with $3 books. I'm just going to grab the box.
Brand new $3 book.
Brand new, just from LA, processed on Saturday. Out in the sun as Chris was playing with her daughter.
Yes.
And she was painting a unicorn.
She did a very artistic interpretation. And I love it that she explores that side of her. Because I did not have
interpretation.
I did not have a what do you call it? An abs, something that wasn't just straight. I still don't have anything but a straightforward art.
Straightforward art.
She colored it all sorts of colors, and where I would have just painted it.
So white. You would paint like a flower, red and green stem, traditional rose, where she would do polka dots and.
Yes. And that's what I love, that she has that brain for it.
Let's see here. I'm sure, see if I can find issue 1 of this, or it's in a different spot. Nope, no luck. So 1602, New World number 2. It's going to start our $3 books tonight.
That was a Neil Gaiman spinoff.
It was the Neil Gaiman spinoff.
Especially with all that Sandman. You want me to check the comics?
X-Men 50. I have no idea what Robert is asking.
Robert's asking about the X-Men 53 first appearance of Onslaught that we had in the last show.
Oh.
And that. And Shaman's Tears Out of the Basement. I love that. It's like, I should show that art one of these days.
Yeah.
Remember the Shaman's Tears Turok crossover by Mike Fell? I've got the entire art for the issue number 1. Saved it from the trash.
Well, Robert, we'll get with you.
I'm pretty sure it is a near mint copy. I'll pull it out and take a good picture for you.
Cool. So 1602 number 2. 1602 New World number 3. Oh yeah, Ticini drew this.
Who?
Greg Ticini, was drawing low with Rick Remender. I think that book's actually over now.
He's on a whole nother level.
He is on a whole other level. You were correct.
He's like Sienkiewicz.
Number 4. Number 5. Then we
Robert
go
says
to
he's going to take it.
Sweet. Omega Flight number 2.
We'll get you taken care of, Robert.
Number 3 with a sweet Vindicator cover.
His name is Robert Paulson.
His name is Robert Paulson. Omega Flight number 4. You're the reason he has that name.
Yes.
Omega Flight number 5. Is that Beta Ray Bill's hammer?
Seriously?
Kind of looks like it.
You know, we could do a segment of unboxing mystery vehicles.
Powerless number 1.
Last month's, which is
Definitely don't remember this one. Powerless number 2, which is... What is Powerless? Because that's Wolverine Origins homage. And we have number 3 with Daredevil just with his stick in the ground. Number 4 with Peter Parker and Norman Osborn in the background. Number 5 with another Wolverine. Number 6 with them all. So is it a Daredevil Wolverine Spiderman crossover? Never heard of it. Somebody buy Powerless and write a review for me. Of course, I put them out of order. I'm trying to get number 1 up first.
the FedEx is scheduled for tomorrow, right?
Yes, that is correct. There's no way to get it done today.
No, I'm letting the customer know. So you can also confirm the address since it's an international.
I would have thought you'd already done that.
Well, we did. I just want to make sure we entered it properly because sometimes when you enter in those systems, it rearranges.
Yeah.
No, especially with international addresses.
1602 Fantastic Four, number 1. Number 2. Pretty sweet, like burnt Doom cover there, just kind of hiding behind his hood. Number 3 with Pirate Medusa. Number 4 with Namor. Number 5. And that's actually going to be more than that. So let's see here. It looks like Nick is claiming that Powerless 5. And then I can move these Omega Flights up there real quick. Slide the 16 tubes. Here we have the 1602s. I don't know why I slide these when I just have to take them right off.
What's up, James?
And we have Avengers, the Initiative, number 1. Number 2. Hey, there's the 1602 New World number 1 that I was looking for earlier. So let's put that right there with the rest of the series. And we have Avengers Initiative number 3. Number 4, tied into World War Hulk. Number 5. number 6. These ones up here, because I see we have Ashby claiming initiative number 1. That tosses that real quick. And I got about 3 spots, so we are going to go with Universal War 1 Revelations number 1, number 2, and a different cover for number 2. Let's go number 3. So 1, 2, and 3 of Universal War 1. Colors there. Number 5 as well. I'll grab that. Clear these off. And we have New Universal from Warren Ellis and Salvador LaRocca, number 1, 2, Conqueror One Shot, New Universal 1959 One Shot. We have the Shock Front One Shot. Or no, sorry, that's Shock Front. That's number 1. And that's number 2. And then New Universal number 5. And New Universal number 3 and 4.
So you saw the Ashby? Got them both?
Yep.
God, your eyes are so good.
Also have it up over here.
No, I know, but that still means your eyes are. I would have to lean over and see it. But then again, I'm probably supposed to be wearing glasses. So.
Yeah, you're definitely supposed to be wearing glasses. We have, jeez, these are so out of order. It's just starting to drive me crazy.
Sorry.
Universal 6. Then Penance Relentless number 1, 2, 3, number 4. Is that the next book? It's probably going to be 5 more books down. Nope, it's the next one. Number 5. You number 1 for Hudson. Console slip here, and then we'll be caught up. Although I think I tossed Chris my Sharpie, and now I don't have one. You got a Sharpie on you, Chris? Steal one from Becky's desk.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Still a couple spots on the top there. So we have NYX No Way Home number 1. Powers from the Marvel Icon Run number 28 and 18. Looks like a Pence one. Also, Wolverine cover pennants. Got it for Nick. We have Power 16. Daredevil Bullseye number 1, The Target from Kevin Smith and Glenn Fabry. Nomad number 2. Nomad 3. Nomad number 1. All New, All Different Alpha Flight number 3. Starjammers number 1. And All-Star Squadron number 30. Fill those in there. And we will clear this top row off. Totally just realized that's Blade Runner.
Ha!
Yeah.
Michael Avon only said Blade Runner. At least his homage to the original cover
Yeah.
or the original poster.
Didn't even click till I just glanced at it. Superboy Legion of Superheroes 254. Secret Wars 2 number 1.
That is a real word, Kyle.
Yes. Warlord number 1.
Seriously. Wow.
Daredevil Father number 1. Cloak and Dagger number 1.
Or in the private chat.
Yes. Because I need to read stuff before
Okay.
we take a commercial. Cloak and Dagger 2. Laughing Gas number 1. Damage Control number 2. And Damage Control number 4 with Wolverine getting hit in the face with a pie. Nick, I'm just going to put it in your stack. Because it's Wolverine getting hit in the face with a pie.
He also says Secret War both.
Do I have 2 Secret Wars?
I don't know. He says Secret War both.
Secret Wars 2 I have.
Okay, maybe he means Secret War 2. Ashby also claims Cloak number 1. Nick smiles, so we must have got it right.
I mean, we tend to know our customers after a little while, and that's Wolverine getting hit in the face with a pie. Like, that's... If Nick who buys all
like-
the Wolverine
he's
shit
like,
gets that,
yes,
I'd be shocked.
please. I always forget we did that awesome litho of Snake Eyes. I'm looking at the postcard of it,
Oh, yeah.
which means we should dig those out for June since Snake Eyes is going to get hotter and hotter as we get closer. Do you have another X-Men 53? Ashby, I will check downstairs to confirm whether or not we do. Going to make a note now.
All New, All Different Alpha Flight number 2. Wolverine 60. Finish up that top row there for a moment. Let's see here. Just wondering. How did you know? It is a classic.
Yeah, Ashby, that's one of those things. It's like sometimes we have a ton of stuff down there and sometimes we don't.
And sometimes Chris thinks we have a ton and we don't.
There's a lot of times I think that. Because at one time we did. And then we liquidate stuff here and there, which we don't do anymore. Well, except for what we automatically toss over to our discount boxes. My God, some of the stuff we've discounted over the years. The liquidation stuff that we used to do in the warehouse where we take like 100 copies of something and just sell it off. And it's just like, yep. God, we're going to make this.
Wolverine 61.
Stop thinking about this thing.
63.
Just torture.
64. 65. 73. 74.
Oh, you're doing a bunch of Wolverines.
181. And 188.
The thing is, I think Nick's filling in a lot of his gaps already.
Yeah. And there's over 300 issues, but he's got to have at least
There's over 1,000 issues. Remember they did a Wolverine 1000. How they cheated to get to that number, I don't remember.
Probably counting every single miniseries and appearance and all that.
Appearance, I don't know, but yeah, they did. Because then you remember they had to show the thing where they showed 1,000 covers and their tiny little thumbnail.
Yeah, because there's been a couple times people have questioned, like, "Hey, how are you at that?"
He says, "Not really." But he is limiting himself now. You got to budget yourself with anything you're collecting.
Otherwise, you burn out too quick.
Yep. It's not worth going into debt. Terry's going to take Wolverine number 64. But it sounds like Nick is focusing mostly on Wolverine Volume 2, 1988 to 2003.
It's funny. I was just thinking about this because I knew Wolverine was at least 300 issues. Wolverine 300.
Haha, there we go.
Cyberforce X-Men number 1. Ron Mars, Pat Lee. Wolverine Cyberforce there.
Yeah.
Wolverine 189. 301 with a cover I always really loved.
See, I get confused to which ones are part of that Volume 2 series, the 88 to 2003.
Well, this one was April 2012, so this ain't it. Wolverine 302.
Definitely not.
Then X-Men 2099 number 4.
Right?
Yeah.
He says he's saving for Friday. What's Friday? What's Friday, Nick?
Virgin Comics issue 0. New Universe DP7 number 1. Marvel Spotlight Captain America Remembered. Still caught up here?
Would that count as a Virgin? Technically, it is a Virgin cover.
It is a Virgin cover.
Virgin Comics cover. Oh, supposed to be updating them on the CGCs.
Oh, yeah.
So, the one was the Hulk 340, right?
Yeah.
That one I'm holding on to right now. Because I might sub it to the Todd McFarlane signature series coming up at the end of the year. What was the other book we had in there? What was the other book, Nick?
I know we asked about the Rick and Morty at one point, but I can't remember.
Rick and Morty we still have, right?
Conan Free Comic Book Day issue. Superman Batman Free Comic
I'll put
Day.
the Rick and Morty up as part of my CGC show tonight, which is the only CGC book I'm going to offer.
Amazing Spider-Man Free Comic Book Day 2007.
Which is the first appearance of Jackpot.
Yep.
And that I threw it in there as a bonus if somebody wanted to grab it.
Captain America White number 0.
No. Go back to the first one you did and flip it.
Oh, the Conan's a Star Wars Free Comic Book Day.
That was another bonus I threw in there because that is the Star Wars Free Comic Book Day Clone Wars issue. Ashby says...
Yep, already in my hand to put in this box.
Jeez, how do you... It's one of those benefits of being 15 years younger. Ashby also claims the Free Comic Book Day Spidey.
Wasn't that I assume the 2007 was actually
he must have been clear
Free
that
Comic
up,
Book Day. Yeah.
Chris Frederick claims the Conan Star Wars. Terry tried to get a Spider-Man, but it's gone. You already got the Nick Slaying Wolverine 1, right? Oh, the Wolverine 1 was the other issue that he's talking about. I'll check on that one also. Friday, my 41st birthday, maybe a discount. I will give you a discount tonight on the Rick and Morty because I have it ready but first person claim it.
The Human Machine number 1. 2.
Thanks, Ashby.
3. 4. 5. 6.
I could have been mean and just not told anybody until after the show. Hey, you missed out on this Conan Star Wars. You missed out on... Nick is questioning why I'm holding off, I think, on the Rick and Morty or what my discount's going to be. I still can't... It's like, I mean, not only do we have, 3 more seasons coming or something?
Something like that.
Now we have the Vindicator spinoff on Adult Swim.
That's on HBO Max, not HBO Max spinoff.
Is it really?
Yeah.
So does this mean they're going to go full R-rated?
Probably.
Jeff is claiming...
Human Machine.
Yeah. I said gleaming. No, he's trying to be funny. You're being funny. I see that's the thing. Over messages, sometimes it's hard to take when somebody's joking. Somebody's being, tone is a lot of it.
Yeah,
I've gotten in trouble for saying it because I'm very short sometimes in my responses. That sometimes people take it an offense to it. I'm just like, dude, I didn't know. Just quickly typing.
Yeah, it sounds right. We got 4 minutes?
Leaving out a few words here and there.
I could probably do a next row, and then I'll do a little spiel about the special event we have going on in the experience this weekend.
We do.
Yep.
Oh, yes, I forgot about that.
Yep. That's why I have all the information so I can do the spiel because you can't. Marvel Nemesis, The Imperfects number 1, 2, 3. Armor X number 1, 2, 4. Then Action Comics 826 with a really awesome Superman Shazam cover. One more spot there. So we have Bone Rest: A World's End number 1 from Image Comics. Can I honestly say I've never heard of that title before. Here comes trouble. One more hour. Yep, we're getting close, Frank. One more hour till the Kickstarter launches. So let's see here. It is 8:27. So anybody has any claims on these here, be sure to get them in. In a couple minutes, we're taking our first commercial break. But then coming up here this weekend on the experience, we have Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month event. So it's going to be Saturday and Sunday. Amy Chu and Ming Chen are going to be hosting the event. It's going to be a big, Comic-Con at home style thing with interviews and panels and that. Some guests on are going to be Larry Hama, Jai Lee, Joel Eisma, Joyce Chen, Janice Chang, Peter Wynn, and I'm probably going to butcher this, but I'm still going to try it. Vishvajit Singh, a.k.a. the Chic Captain America, who apparently is somebody really promoting the anti-Asian American hate stuff that's going on right now. So that'll be going on all weekend here, and there are a couple big surprises they got coming up. Can't name them, but they were kind of telling us in the back end. It's going to be worth checking out. If nothing else, it's just going to be a great insight into the process of creating comics and, just good insight into everything. So that's going to be going on Saturday and Sunday here in the experience. You'll probably see a commercial or two for it here during our break. But I still have a couple minutes here into the spiel, so I'm going to get one more row up here.
Oh, that feels like fat.
What?
That feels like fat.
I might have practiced it in my head like 5 times. So we have Terminator X number 1, number 2, X-Terminators, not Terminator X, number 3, 4, Marvel Icons Cyclops number 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I'll get these up here on the wall. X-Terminators. Kind of like the Marvel. Wow, Brian K. Vaughan wrote that Cyclops miniseries. So if you like Why the Last Man and Saga, check out the Cyclops series because I can't think of too much like that he's written. Ashby's going to get the Exterminators 1. So we got that here for Ashby. I think that might be... Cyclops won't explain why he's such a jerk. I mean, if you had to wear sunglasses all the time, I'd be annoyed. Have to sleep in ruby quartz glasses and... everything's rose-tinted, but that just kind of makes the world worse for Cyclops. But with that, it is 8:30, so we're going to take our first commercial break. After that, Chris will be back here for a little bit with $3 books, I guess, as well. So we'll see you in a moment.
There's something for every imagination at your local comic shop. Visit ComicShopLocator.com to find a store near you.
Do you like ghost stories? I hope so. My name is Lawrence, a husband and a father. In life, I was a professor of religious literature and history. If I was still alive, I guess I'd still be all of those things. But I'm not. I'm dead. Like I said, ghost story. Believe me, I never imagined I'd be here, helping others heal in the afterlife. So where is here? This is the scene. It's the middle place where souls must confront the traumas of their past. Here I lead souls away from their demons that haunt them. I must also defend these lost souls from others who would prey on them. To do this, I use the power of the Staff of Truth to help them break free. It isn't easy. Clearly, they need help and hope, and that's where I come in. I am a guide of souls. I'm the shepherd.
Only on The Experience this weekend, Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month, with hosts Amy Chu and Ming Chen. Tune in Saturday and Sunday for great conversations with great creators and a celebration of the heritage that these creators have brought to comics. Saturday and Sunday, only on The Experience.
Are back. Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to Rupp's World. We're going to continue with $3 books as Adam was doing for the next 28 minutes. So we are ready to rock and roll. And then after that, I've got to jump over to my Zoom with the Fathom team out there in LA. To do the pre-launch party for their Kickstarter that starts at 9:30 Eastern. So at 9 o'clock Eastern, the launch party starts, and then they actually launch it at 9:30. I didn't butcher that, right, Adam?
Yeah, it sounded a little wonky, but
It did sound wonky. Okay. I don't know. I'm winging it. Sorry, guys. So I'm going to get in some cool X-Men books here. Yeah, actually, a lot of... Oh, that's cool Green Lantern. I love this run of Green Lantern.
Which one was it?
It's the one that Alex Ross did the cover for the first issue.
Yeah, when Green Lantern became a character.
Johns and Pacheco and Simone did that fill-in issue, and which is not in here. Wow. So let's go with this. We're going to start. These are all $3 books. We're starting with X-Men Annual Number 1 from 1992, featuring an awesome Jim Lee cover there. This was part of the Shatter Shot crossover among the X-Men annuals. That one there's $3. And then we have Uncanny X-Men Annual Number 16, Shatter Shot Part 2. Was that Waltz Portasio?
Might be.
Might be. So, and then we had X-Men Micronauts, number 3 from that 3-issue miniseries. I'm sorry, 4-issue miniseries. Everything was a 4-issue miniseries back in the 80s. And then I have X-Men Unlimited number 1 by Pat Lee and JT Kroll, with an awesome Pat Lee cover featuring White Queen, Wolverine, Cyclops, Jubilee, and Nightcrawler. There we go. Then we have X-Men Unlimited number 2, which I didn't know JT Kroll. JT Kroll will also probably is a big writer over at Aspen Comics and DC. We have X-Men Unlimited number 2 now, featuring a great shot of Bishop there. This is from David Heim and Adi Gronoff, who Adi Gronoff went on to be the big guy over at Marvel Studios, their designer and everything, concept designer. Then we have X-Men Unlimited number 3, featuring this great Gambit cover. Who did that cover? Another Pat. I think Pat Lee did all the first few covers. And then not only do we keep going on the X-Men Unlimited run, but is an X-Men Unlimited written by C.B. Cebulski. David Aja did the interior art. Linnell Francis Yu did the cover. I mean, this is, I don't even know if Adam knows about this one. X-Men Unlimited number 14. And Linnell Francis Yu is just one of the best artists out there, especially after his Ultimate X-Men or Ultimate Wolverine versus Hulk run. Roberto Aguirre Sakasa, as I butcher that probably, Nightcrawler run that he did. He was the writer on on this ongoing series. He is also the writer and co-creator of Afterlife with Archie, the Riverdale TV show, the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina TV show. So he's definitely made a good name for himself. But Nightcrawler number 1. Then we have Nightcrawler number 2, continuing that run. That'll finish out our top row. I'm going to fill in this second row, and then we'll keep going. These are all covers by Greg Land, Nightcrawler number 3 and Nightcrawler number 4. Yeah, that was my only regret. The cancellation of Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. I thought they could have got a season or 2 more out of it, and I think if we'd gotten that, we would have got that Riverdale crossover. Green Lantern number 2 from Jeff Johns and Carlos Pacheco. Green Lantern number 3 from Johns and Pacheco still. Ethan Van Sciver jumps in here to fill in for Pacheco with Green Lantern number 4. And then he also does for Green Lantern number 5. This run of Green Lantern was just amazing. Jeff Johns is probably one of his best. Excuse me. Then we have Green Lantern Secret Files 2005 with artwork by Simone Bianchi, Howard Chaykin, Darwin Cook, Dale Eaglesham, Dave Gibbons, Patrick Gleason, Jamal Eigel, Jeff Johns, Carlos Pacheco, Ethan Van Sciver, and many, many more. Why I did it in that tone, I have no idea, but I did. This is a $2 book. So I'll throw it up there just in case somebody wants it. Vampirella Revelations. This was the 0 issue. And that it is unfortunately in like fine condition. So that's why it's a $2 book. Not even going to put it on the wall. Which box are we starting with then? Okay, we got room for 2 more issues. Let's see. We have Marvel Comics Presents number 17 and Marvel Comics Presents number 15. That finishes out that top row. I'm going to check the comments since I'm the only one here right now. Let's see. X-Men Annual to Terry. X-Men Unlimited 3 to Heath. Where is Heath? There's Heath. Got you covered. Okay, where are we at? We caught up, guys? We are caught up, I believe. So I'm going to take this top row down, and we're going to refill it with some new stuff. I got to show this cover to Adam. Let's see. Oh, we even got some 70s books in here. So I have Saga of Crystal Warrior number 6 featuring Nightcrawler, which I didn't even know Nightcrawler ever crossed over with them. Or it's Saga of Crystar, the Crystal Warrior, for $3. Nightcrawler's kind of popular tonight. Then we have Amazing Adventures featuring Beast number 15. This is from the 70s. This is 4 issues after he turned blue for the first time. Then I have a Marvel Comics Presents number 1 featuring Wolverine. Marvel Comics Presents number 2 featuring Wolverine. These are from the early 90s. X-Men 2099 number 2. DC's New 52 Futures End Batman number 1. This is the lenticular 3D effect cover. So, but they're all $3 each, your choice. If multiple issues from this row don't disappear, I will be shocked. Okay, continuing our Batman New 52 run. This is the Scott Snyder run, which he has just turned in the entire script for the first season of Witches. We don't know what network it's on. We don't know any of that stuff, but we do know at least the script is done, which is great because Witches is amazing. But Batman number 18 from Scott Snyder featuring the Robin Requiem. Batman New 52 number 19, Batman New 52 number 20. This is your chance to read one of the best Batman stories ever written. His entire New 52 run, which went for 55 issues, I believe, or did it end exactly at 52? Adam, did New 52 Batman end at 52?
60.
60. Wow, I was off by a couple.
Claims?
Depends on where we're at.
X-Men Unlimited, X-Men Annual,
Nope.
Marvel Wolverine.
So nobody grabbed it. I can't believe nobody cared. So Marvel Comics presents what? MCP
let's see here.
1 and 2 or just number 1?
It presents Wolverine 1 and 2 are claimed by Nick.
Okay.
He just beat out Ashby, who was on Facebook. Nick was on YouTube. X-Men Unlimited Annual 3 you already have.
Batman
1. So probably the Future's End
Future
number
State.
1. Yep, that's for Hansel. And then the grade on the Amazing Adventures.
Do we have a? Oh, there's Hansel.
On whatever Amazing Adventures you have up there.
I do. Yeah,
there we
go
go.
figure. $3. I would say this is in a good condition, which is why it's in the $3 pile. On that, so it's your call. Other than that, we're caught up, right? Because
Yep,
this is an old row. Did you know Lunel Francis, you did, and C.B. Sobalski and David Aja did an X-Men Unlimited issue?
That'd be a pretty sweet issue to check out.
Where's that? Yeah, here it is. Look at that. Lunel Francis, you cover. That's amazing. He's just, no matter what. Seeing the David Aja there, I was like, whoa. Usually I only see him on because his covers are getting so popular now. Because he's the guy who does the.
This is some heavily inked action.
He did that Ronin book, right? The 5 Ronin. The covers on those.
He might have, yeah.
He did the alternate covers on those, yeah.
The Hawkeye run with Matt Fraction. That's the grounds for everything.
Oh, yeah.
Activist,
There we go.
Brubaker and Fraction.
Batman 21, Scott Snyder from 0 Year. Batman 22. Batman 23. The double-size issue Batman 24. The also double-size issue Batman 25. Batman 26. How many am I up to? Batman 27. Tossing that in. What's that?
Creepy cover. Beat only by the owl cover for number 6. The Batman cover is creepy.
Oh, that one.
Beat only by, I think, the Court of the Owls cover where he's the owl Batman.
Batman 28 and Batman 29 to finish out that row. Yeah, it is honestly still my favorite Batman run ever.
Pretty good.
I mean,
Pretty good.
I mean, to introduce the reintroduction of so many characters, the introduction of the Court of Owls for the first time ever. What he did.
Endgame.
Yep.
Yeah, Joker.
The death of the family. Yeah. And everybody expected something else, and it's like you didn't. And I even did. I even expected something.
Gordon Batman.
Oh God, yeah.
Even that worked.
Yeah. It was almost like he could do no wrong in this run. Batman number 30 from New 52. This is the 0 Year final act. Plus, it also had that amazing Greg Capullo art. Batman 31. Batman 32 is Riddler. You remember the Riddler story? Yeah. Oh, that's great. Yeah. Batman 33. Batman 34. But we also have him to thank for the twist that he did for the future Batman.
Mm-hmm.
I still love that concept of what they set up for potentially how Batman continues for hundreds of years. Batman 35.
What was
Also-
Endgame?
What's that?
There was a storyline called Endgame.
Yes.
So I said Endgame instead of Death.
Batman 36. Batman 37 with a great Joker cover. Batman 38 with Joker in the background. Batman 39, Joker making a throne out of a pile of bodies. Go figure. Oh, this issue was huge for a while.
Yeah.
Batman 40, I forgot to pull this one. And I've already gone beyond the row. Well beyond.
The cover's so popular, they brought it back in death metal.
I'm sorry, what?
They brought Joker actually was a Joker Dragon in Death Metal because of that cover. People loved it so much they wanted to give readers a Joker Dragon.
I'm going to clear this row real quick. People have no clue what they're missing out on if they didn't read this run.
Very true.
I would love to sit down and reread the whole thing all over again. Not that I have nothing else to read right now.
Or do.
I have nothing else to do right now. So what do I have room for? 7 more books. Which are more Batmans.
Shocker.
When is the Batman movie? That is not this year, right?
I don't believe so.
Okay. Batman 41. I should get a little closer. Batman 41. Batman 42. Batman 43. This character.
Bloom, Mr. Bloom.
Oh my God, he was great. Batman 44 with a jock cover, right?
Yep.
With the jock interiors even. Batman 45. Batman 46 with Bruce Wayne. Batman 47. It must be nice to take your computer and disconnect it sometimes and just sit with it on your lap.
See, I don't feel remorse for you because you could do it.
I know. I should do it. I have to do it if I'm going to
Do conventions.
if I'm going to travel. I'm supposed to go a couple places this summer. I'm supposed to go down to James's for 2 days for some planning, and I'm supposed to go to vacation with the family down to the Wilds. Jack Hanna's The Wilds. Are you familiar with that?
I'm familiar with Jack Hanna in name, and
That he's behind the Columbus Zoo and all that. That he's basically the Columbus Zoo. But he created a safari, which is the world's largest safari outside of Africa. And it's right here in Ohio.
Batman 43 for Ashley.
Batman 43 for Ashley. Which one's that?
That's the Bloom
The
cover.
one with the Bloom cover.
This is such not a Batman cover. You look at that, it's just bright and sunny, but the villain is so creepy.
Especially with
Ashley's all the way over.
Oh, yeah. And continuing the Bloom story, Batman 48, Batman 49, Batman 50. What was the first appearance of the Future? Was it the annual or was it in the regular run? 51, 52. I'm going to toss those up there. And we got, I think, some Marvel Uncanny X-Force Assassin Team level stuff.
God, Assassin Team. I thought you said Assassin Teen.
Oh. Then we have Batman Annual number 2 from Scott Snyder. Batman Annual 3 from Scott Snyder. Definitely wasn't the annuals. Batman Annual 4 from Scott Snyder. Definitely wasn't the annuals that did it. I'm really curious now.
No, the Sean Murphy one might tie into the one Sean Murphy cover might tie into it a bit. Because originally he was supposed to draw the book. But then
Sean
he
Murphy
went off and
cover?
did his own stuff.
Oh, you mean this one here?
Yeah. No, the last one.
The last one? Oh, and Tynan actually wrote those. Scott Snyder did an annual 2. Tynan, who's the current Batman guy, and all around, I can write anything and it's a hit.
Tinian?
Tinian. Is it?
Yes.
Because I heard See, this is turning into the Sienkiewicz thing.
I always heard it because his company is called Tiny Onion because it's supposed to rhyme with his name.
Because I saw it on a YouTube thing where he actually stands there and he says his name.
Okay.
So, no. I'm not saying I'm right.
No, I mean I'll look it up.
My memory is just, it's like, yeah. So this is one of the greatest runs. We only have some of the issues here, but Uncanny X-Force. Adam and I both agree.
One of the best X-Men stories of all time.
And it's Rick Remender. Earlier issues are Jerome Opina. These issues are Mark Brooks.
A lot of people drew that
I didn't
book.
know
a
that.
lot of talent drew that book.
Yeah. Uncanny X-Force number 11. Uncanny X-Force number 12 featuring Phantom X and Psylocke. Uncanny X-Force number 13 featuring Age of Apocalypse Wolverine. I don't remember that. God, I have to go back and reread this. Uncanny X-Force 14. Uncanny X-Force 15. Is Remender doing anything but his own stuff now?
Nope, he won't do anything but his own.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's too bad. 7 Years to Eternity finally finished?
Not yet.
And Jerome Opina actually returns with 14 and 15 here. Where I got introduced to Steve McNiven was on Marvel Knights 4. This is Marvel Knights 4, number 7. Also, this entire series was written by, as I was saying earlier, Roberto Aguirre Sasca. Did I butcher it, or do you not even have a clue?
I don't know the pronunciation.
Yeah. Number 8. Marvel Knights 4, number 9. Marvel Knights number 4, number 10. Marvel Knights number 11. Marvel Knights number 12. Marvel Knights number 13. And I never cleared that row off.
What's the temper?
Yeah. What's a Cho? I didn't know if Cho did covers for this. He did one of the covers there. Sue Storm Cho.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
The color really makes that seem not like Joe.
Yeah.
Like that looks like McNiven.
And then Marvel Knights 14 had a Greg Land cover.
Well, that probably just looks like Greg Land.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's exactly like Greg Land. And Marvel Knights 15 is back to Steve McNiven. So, oh, the Uncanny X-Force 12.
Yep.
I mean, that entire run. And the majority of Uncanny Avengers I liked. As much as you may hate it.
The early part of it, for sure.
And that's the thing with the issue, the $3 books, the majority of the $3 books are just going to go to our stock downstairs. But I'll just get everything.
Yeah, they're good books.
Yeah.
Marvel Knights 13 for Terry.
Marvel Knights 13 for Terry. Is that the Cho? That is the Cho.
It's the Cho.
Frank Cho. Where's Terry?
So we got 7 minutes before we need to take our next commercial break. Just to give you a heads up where we're at.
Thank you. Because I think all FF books are going to go stupid here in 2 years. Marvel Knights 4, number 16. Marvel Knights 4, number 17 with an awesome Doom cover by Steve McNiven. I'm going to put those two. That's my last Marvel Knights 4. So this is you guys' last chance for the Marvel Knights. So then we have Stephen King's Dark Tower, The Gunslinger Born number 1, first printing. Gunslinger Born number 2. Gunslinger Born number 3. These are also interior art by Jay Lee. Or as Adam said, Jai Lee. Did Kyle give you any hint on how to pronounce it?
No.
Kyle, how do you pronounce Jay Lee?
He's not listening. You
Oh.
check the comments while I talk.
Producer.
How do you say it?
No, ask Kyle how do you say Jay Lee. Gunslinger Born number 4. Gunslinger Born number 5. This is your chance to get the full run of Dark Tower books. Because I'm pretty sure 6 and 7 are next. 6. Almost put it up without even checking. And number 7. So I'm going to get rid of these Marvel Knights 4s. These are going to the basement. Or worst case, we toss them over on CBSN for one last shot.
Tower 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 2 Nick.
Okay. Then we have Stephen King's Dark Tower, The Long Road Home, the 5-issue series. Number 1. Number 2, this is also still by Jay Lee. Number 3, both covers and interiors. 4. Let's see. And issue number 5. Yeah, I mean, I like this cover. I love this cover. Oh, I mean, it's Jay Lee is just wow. And like I said, his interiors and everything.
But you know where you can interact with Jay Lee this weekend?
At the Asian American Finish for me, Adam.
Pacific Islander Heritage Month. Event taking place Saturday and Sunday here in the Experience. Amy Chu and Ming Chen will be hosting all weekend. Larry Hamill will be there, Jay Lee, Joe Eisma, Joyce Chin, Janice Chang, Peter Wynn, a couple others to be announced that will probably surprise you and definitely worth checking in on. So be sure to check it out here this weekend.
Thank you for that, Adam. Stephen King's Dark Tower Gunslingers Guidebook. This is like a who's who. And then I have Stephen King's Dark Tower End World Almanac. This is actually a lower print run one.
It'll definitely be more exciting than I make it sound, because I don't unfortunately know all the information, but I've also been here for close to 12 hours, so I'm hitting the tail end. Everything's more exciting than I make it sound. But I'm going to grab these Dark Towers for Chris here.
Okay. And then we have, so I'm going to create this row over here. So this box is now the other $3 box on the floor. There's full.
Okay, but just the front of that.
So yeah, I'm starting to load this one in now.
Guess I need to get this almanac too.
Almanac's the last one. Yep, the guidebook is the only thing left then. So this is Mark Guggenheim and Yannick Paquette's Young X-Men number 1. Young X-Men number 2 featuring Dana Moonstar.
I believe so.
And
Magma.
That's who it is. I was totally blanking. I knew it was New Mutants related. And then there is Young X-Men 3. This is actually a really good run.
What I remember, yeah.
Young X-Men 4. And there's also, great Terry Dodson covers. Young X-Men 5.
I mean, you show me a bad Terry Dodson cover.
Young X-Men 6. Young X-Men 7.
I need that third guy.
I got enough for one more row?
No, but you probably finish that row.
Okay, I can finish that row then. So we have more Young X-Men in that coming up. For this last row here, I'm going to do Young X-Men number 8 and Young X-Men number 9.
Awesome.
So that finishes out that row. Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, once you see it.
Yeah, once you see
no way it's anybody but.
So, guys, that's my cue, right, Adam?
You got a couple seconds. You can
Okay.
write it down.
So, guys, definitely stick around. I'm going to throw up that one last book I promised from earlier, since my segment is done until 9:30 because I got to jump over to the Aspen thing. Rick and Morty number 1. This is the 4-color Grail edition. It is exclusive to a Canadian distributor, or what do you want to call it? Canadian exclusive retailer. Extremely limited. Blank back cover so you can get a sketch. This is CGC 98, regularly $200. Tonight it is $160. So it's 20% off.
On the back of the case.
What's that?
You get a sketch on the back of
You
the
can
case.
crack it and get your own sketch on the back. But it is the 9.8. It is extremely rare. But thank you guys. We'll be right back.
Today's comics market is ripe with new titles by creators who are determined to get their books into your hands. My name is Henri Compen, For the last decade, I've been making and selling my own creator-owned comics and dealing as a collector in live sales. My signature series, Yisun Shin, is the book that cannot be defeated in battle and has over 250,000 copies in print. Now I'm taking comics to the next level and laying the groundwork for my fellow creators to get their voices heard so they can connect directly with you. This is your chance to engage live with top comic book talent and get your comics signed without having to wait in long lines or pay any fees. But remember, we only have a limited amount of their books in stock, so always remember to call it as you see it.
Only on The Experience this weekend, Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month, with hosts Amy Chu and Ming Chen. Tune in Saturday and Sunday for great conversations with great creators and a celebration of the heritage that these creators have brought to comics. Saturday and Sunday, only on The Experience.
And welcome back. So we're going to start with this week's variants for this segment, and then move on to some other premiums and fun books that we picked out for you guys this week. Be some Last Ronins, various issues, some other variants, some other Spidermans, maybe some Carnage or two. Just some fun stuff for you. So let's get started here. Start off with, we have the Red Room Number One Peach Momoko variant, the 1 in 25 from Fantagraphics Press, from the Ed Piskor series here. It's just an awesome, creepy cover. Really hard to find. Must-have for any Peach Momoko fan. But this one is $70 tonight. That one up there. But right next to that little Rick and Morty, I'm going to keep there for a bit. Which is hidden in the price. So actually, Rick and Morty up there. Rick and Morty will be there so we can see the price. And we have Nightwing 79. This is the second print here. Just climbing the side of a building. Except when you put sideways, you can just see Batgirl popping out there. Alfred holding the cape. Just a really fun throwback there to Batman 66 and all the early Nightwing covers, or Robin appearances. But that one is $8 tonight, featuring the first cameo of Heartless. X-Men Demon Days number 1, the third printing 1 in 25 Mark Brooks variant here, featuring the line work for his cover with Psylocke there. This one is $50 tonight. Really hard to find since it's a 125 for a third printing. Order 25 copies of it just to get one. We have the Something's Killing Children number 16 Jenny Frison cover. This one here is $10 tonight. And then the Reptile number 1 Mike Del Mundo variant. Half man, half extinct, all dinosaur. Those two up there. Another one of my favorite recent covers. This is the X-Men 20 Mike Del Mundo variant here. It's got Mystique at the Marvel copier, and just every picture popping out is just a different X-Men character she changes into. It's one of those great concepts for a cover that just is pure fun. Have to love it, and that one's only $8 tonight. We have the Aliens number 3 Adam Kubert variant. This is the B cover, basically. It is $8 as well. Try to get that clear off, because that's a very reflective bagging board. There we go there. X-Men 24 Hansel. Yeah, it's just a great cover. It's one of those things, you see the idea, it's like, how has nobody ever thought of that? We have X-Men Demon Days number 1. This is the normal third printing with the new Peach Momoko cover. Star Wars War of the Bounty Hunters Darth Vader number 12 tie-in. This is the B cover for $7. Then we have Maestro War and Pax, the Gulliver's Travel style homage cover, with Maestro being tied down by a bunch of little Dr. Dooms. That one is $7. Yep, that's the Aliens already pulled for you, Nick. I have all Aliens covers except for like the incentives that, like the 1 in 25s, and that's set aside for you. we have the Dr. Aphra number 10B cover tie into War of the Bounty Hunters for $7. Darth Vader number 12 Empire 40th anniversary cover with Luke and Leia for $6. And then Spider-Man, Spider Shadow, the new What If miniseries from Marvel. This is number 1 second printing. It's that Phil Noto cover featuring What If Spider-Man Peter Parker became Venom. So that one is $7. And put 2 up there just to fill that up a little bit. Peach, what would the Momoko part be? Would it be like a mimosa flavored cream or something? Because like peach, yeah. Momoko kind of throws me off. We have a couple Last Ronins here. So we have the number 1 second printing for $15. Number 1 director's cut for $15. Normal issue 2 for $13. And if anybody needs a copy, we do still have issue 3, the new one that finally came out today. And that one is just cover price, which is $9. So I'll get these up here. If anybody needs a number 3, I can grab one for you. Let's see, we got one comment there. Fried ice cream. Yeah, I could see that. Now I just miss Chili's. They're fried ice cream. So we will clear this top row here. Probably move the Rick and Morty as well. But we'll still keep it over there. Up next, we have Invincible Iron Man number 20 variant for $6. It's a nice, clean, old Iron Man cover. Green Lantern number 2 from Jeff Johns and Doug Mankey. This was the New 52 series where Sinestro was the Green Lantern. We have the David Finch variant here for $8. Detective Comics 32 Aunt Lucia Poison Ivy Bombshell cover for $7. The Marvel Collector's Corps Secret Empire number 0. Rocket and Groot dancing there. That one is $8. We have Doctor Strange Sorcerer Supreme Collector's Corps cover for number 1 with the psychedelic black light pop poster. I don't know if that works under black light, but I imagine it probably would. The neon colors in that scream to be under a black light. That one's $7. Guardians of Nowhere featuring Gwenom number 1 for $25. She's on the variant cover for this, which was her first appearance before she appeared in Spider-Gwen main series. Batman Beyond 1 and 25 cover here for $25. Then we have Spider-Man and Black Cat, The Evil That Men Do, Kevin Smith and the Dotsons for $8. These up here quick. It just fits perfectly. Up next, we have Vampirella number 6, the 1 in 10 red cover by Paul Renard for $6. Invincible number 1 reprint tying it into the Amazon Prime series here. This one is $10 with a brand new cover. Iron Man number 7 Women's History Month variant with Patsy Walker for $7 by Jen Bertal. Spider-Woman 10, the Michael Cho cover for $7. I really should move that price tag just because it's covering up so much of her face there. X-Force number 18 Deadpool 30th anniversary cover by Rob Liefeld featuring Deadpool, Cable, and Wolverine. That one is $6. Batman Dark Knight Book 3, The Master Race. This is number 4, the Raphael Albuquerque cover for $10. And Spider-Man number 5. This is the Travis Charest variant for $20. For Miles and Peter meet for the first time. one more up there, so we're going to toss up the Peach Fried Ice Cream Black Knight cover. It's a pretty sweet cover. We saw Black Knight for about a second in the Eternals trailer. Probably one of the few characters that actually continues from that into other things, as I believe they've already teased there's going to be some stuff for him in the future. And I see Nick's getting that X-Force cover, so we'll get that set aside for him. And clear off the top row. Spider-Gwen, in general, just has the most weird history. Like, Gwen appears on a Guardians of Nowhere cover by Rob Gilroy, who drew Chew. And they decided, hey, let's make that the character for a storyline. We had Deadpool Secret Wars had Gwenpool, which was Gwen dressed as Deadpool sitting poolside, and they made Gwenpool a character. Like, Gwen just keeps becoming something. Kind of fascinating. We have Iron Man number 7, Michael Cho cover. That one is $5. We have the X-Force number 1, still polybagged with Deadpool card inside. This one is $25. The Blue Griffin exclusive Grim Fairy Tales 42, limited to 500 copies. This one is $10 tonight. Try and get a little bit of a close-up of that cover there. Captain America and the Mighty Avengers number 1. This has Sam Wilson as Captain America, Luke Cage, Spider-Man, She-Hulk, Power Fist, White Tiger, and Monica Rambeau as Spectrum. All there, and that's got you on cover for $10. Gosh, from 2014. I remember when that series just launched. Here's some stuff slide. Here, give me one sec. We have King of Black number 2 tattoo variant for $6. Return to Wonderland. Let's see here. Exclusive cover limited to 1,000 with the cover gallery book for $20. Rick and Morty number 3 first printing, featuring Rick Morty and Morty Rick for $15. Detective Comics number 388 for $25. It is a red copy, and we got a little bit of pen scribble right up top there, if you can kind of see it right there. But still an awesome old detective cover for $25 with Joker, Batman, and Robin. Should fill up this row here. Get those there. Let's see if we got anything here. Rick and Morty's going to Nick. That does not shock me too much, so I'll grab that from him quick. And we're going to clear this bottom now. We have X-Men Blue number 1 variant, featuring the time displaced X-Men there for $5. Thor number 4, cameo of the Black Winter for $10 for the first printing there with Sif, Lady Sif. This is the Batman 18 Andy Kubert variant, featuring Batman crying over the Damien who had just died. Spoiler, he got better. This is $20. Spawn 250, the Sean Murphy cover for $25. I don't believe that was over 50 issues ago at this point. Jeez. That was a very popular cover when that issue came out. We have Justice League 32, Lex Luthor, and Captain Cold and all his team there for $5. New Avengers number 5 with Luke Cage and Spider-Man for $6. Amazing Spider-Man 606, Black Cat Spider-Man Mary Jane in Shock by J. Scott Campbell. That one is $65. We have Robin Hood versus Red Hood. This is cover C for, that's just the one shot. So that one is $6. Let's see here. Tales from Wonderland, Queen of Hearts, 4/6. And then Grimm Fairy Tales St. Patrick's Day Special, 4/15. I might grab too many books. Get those there. These two will go here. And I'll clear the rest of this topper off. And we have Magic the Gathering number 1, the Planeswalker variant featuring Kaya for 15. Avengers Curse of the Man-Thing, the design variant for 10. Do they have the name on there? Horror, the Bio Sorceress. Captain Marvel number 1, the long-haired art germ variant for 10. And then we have Mephisto versus basically the Marvel Universe. He fought the Fantastic Four in issue 1, X-Factor in number 2, X-Men in number 3, and then the Avengers in number 4. And you get the 4-issue set here for $20. So basically $5 an issue, which Mephisto has to be coming to the Marvel Universe at some point or another. Even if we didn't get them in Scarlet Witch, it could be in Doctor Strange 2, or will be in something. I mean, it's just too tempting to have the devil in the story, right? A couple more books to fill that tap over there, which I have in my hand that I just didn't put up. There, we'll overlap these a little bit here. There we go. What we got up next here? Just a whole bunch of different mixes of stuff in here. Actually, first I need to clear Rupp. This is such a sad moment when Damian died. He really did wonderful things in that storyline. Yeah, Scott Snyder's running Batman, though. Although Grant Morrison was the one who killed him, technically. We have Amazing Spider-Man 607. The really hot cover here is Campbell has gone back and fixed this cover and others and has challenged artists to do their own version of this in their style. This one here is $90 tonight. King of Black number 2, the Rupp's comic exclusive featuring Venom and Miles Morales. We haven't put one of these up here in a little while. This is $40 tonight. Lock and Key Sandman Universe. This is the number 1, 1 in 25 J.H. Williams cover, featuring just the beautiful art for his cover there. It's $30. Teen Titans number 4 Lego variant with Beast Boy for $5. America Chavez, made in the USA, second printing for $6. America will be appearing in Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness, and I'm sure spinning a bunch of other stuff after that. She's been one of the bigger Marvel characters to pop up in recent years and is just bound to be a star. And we have Deadpool number 1 from the Daniel Way run, near the beginning of Secret Invasion. Deadpool versus the Skrulls. This one is $20. Infinite Frontier 0, the second printing for $8, featuring Darkseid revealed, who will be the big bad in the Infinite Frontier series this summer from DC, which features President Superman, Arsenal, Jade, some of the other JSA, Captain Carrot and the Amazing Zoo crew, just Flashpoint Batman. Everybody's coming back in this series. It has to deal with the entire DC multiverse fighting Darkseid. So those. And then to finish that row here, Spider-Man Spider Shadow number 1. This was the Ron Lim variant for $7. This off here, this is not correct. There we go. That one up there. Oh. It's 9:20, so we still got 10 more minutes. All right. Need to catch up on that Curse of the Man-Thing series. Somebody was telling me the other day that it's been really interesting. I never knew too much about Man-Thing. I always just gravitated more towards Swamp Thing. I feel like you don't need two versions of the same characters that you're a super fan of. See, Black Panther, The Sound and the Fury #1 Ron Lim variant for 6. This is the Avengers Fantastic Four Empire #6 1 per store variant with Thor, the Rainbow Bridge and everything there for $10. Deadpool Circle Chase. Was that in a Circle Chase? No. Just Deadpool, the #1, the limited series for 20. Circle Chase was a different one. Avengers 164-page anniversary. The red foil cover with Mephisto there. See if I can get his face. Yeah, you can kind of see him peeking through there. This is a very fine copy for 15. Amazing Spider-Man 568 New Ways to Die, Part 1. Spider-Man and Venom there, and leads into the anti-Venom storyline in the Marvel Universe. These up here. We have Amazing Spider-Man 700. One of the probably more iconic covers in recent years is everybody from Spawn's done it. They redid it for Miles Morales. It's the classic City Skyline variant featuring every creator who's ever really worked on the book. Some of the bigger ones who've made bigger impacts, such as Stan Lee right there, Mark Bagley, J. Michael Straczynski, Steve Ditko, John Romita, Senior and Junior. Jerry Conway, just pretty much if you've worked on Spider-Man, they put your name right in there. This was redone for Spider-Man. That's Spider-Man Spawn Local Comic Shop Day edition earlier in the year, which we were actually on. I see Nick is claiming our Spider-Man exclusive there. Adam the Real Slim Shady. I mean, I am standing up. Let's see here. We have some printing of Batman Killing Joke. I wish I could tell you, but it's a pain to look up. It's the blue printing. That is $30. And then the Rupp's Comics Black Cat exclusive by J. Scott Campbell with a little ball of Venom yarn there. That one is $50. Then to 1,000 copies. See, that means the bottom row is going to go. Really shocked 607 is not. It's getting crazier and crazier. It's always been one of the Campbell covers that's just super popular. Clean my stack up here real quick, and then I'll get back to tossing a couple books up. I just don't want anything to knock over. We got a lot of cool books here in these things. We have Berserker #1, the 4th print foil cover for $7. It's the first print we've actually been able to keep in stock on Berserker. Red Room #1, the normal cover for $7. Justice League of America #2. This was the Phil Jimenez Red Tornado cover for $7. Rocket Raccoon #1, the concept art with Rocket and Groot there from the movie for $5. Then A+X #1, Steve McNiven Spider-Man and Green Goblin cover, both Harry and Norman. That one is $6. We have the Inhumans Prime Diamond Retailer Summon from 2017 cover. You can only get it by attending the Diamond Retailer event. This one is $8. And looks like Hansel's going to claim Berserker, so I will just take that and slide Humans right there. Let's get this in the pile over here. All right. We have Grim Fairy Tales 2013 Halloween Special, cover A, for $5. The New York Comic Con exclusive. Can't tell what cover it is without taking it out, but that one is $20. And then the Madness of Wonderland #2 Grim Fairy Tales cover for $10. And clear this top row. We have a fine copy, I would say, of Ultimate Spider-Man number 1. Still $100 though, as this is the whole beginning of a new era of Spider-Man. Brian Bendis and Mark Bagley really just revolutionized Spider-Man and made it much more modern as the groundwork for a lot of stuff, including, I would say, the new series from Marvel. But this one is $100 here tonight. $9.87. Terry, I'm not sure what that comment is. -9/87. Yeah, that does seem like a cat walked on your keyboard. Yeah, let me know what you mean by that, Terry, if you meant something or if it was truly a cat walking your keyboard. I got the book still aside here. I can get you taken care of. Amazing Spider-Man 75 for $20. And then number 76 with the Lizard for $30. We'll get those up here. Equal sign. Cat still might be on the keyboard. So we have 3 minutes left. So I'm going to fill this top row here. And we will go from there. We have Dark Reign the List, Secret Warriors, Frank Cho cover for $15. Grim Fairy Tales 2012 Halloween Special for $6. And then the Namor Alex Ross Timeless cover for $8. Deadpool Assassins number 4 variant for $10. Just a really fun Deadpool cover there. Deadpool number 6 featuring the first appearance of Deadpool 2099, Deadpool's daughter from the future, for $10. So that should fill that row there. Let's see here what this comment we got here is. If you're in danger and need the police, post double equal. Use the code Terry, let us know. Let's go there. All right, so I'm going to cover this bottom row off here. If there's any claims on this stuff, you still can comment. We probably still have it setting aside, so you can also message us after the show if there's anything you want. Because we will do whatever we can to help you buy all your comic needs. If there's anything you're ever looking for and can't find, just let us know. We have about 1 million books down in the basement. Send us a list. It takes us, well, realistically, about 24 hours by the time we get the list and get down there and check for you, but we're always happy to look. So one more reminder. Before we take our next commercial break, we do have the Asian American Pacific Heritage Month event here on the Experience this weekend. Just a ton of great guests. I've seen the list, some of the people that they're pretty sure are going to be there, but they're not ready to announce yet. There's going to be some awesome talent there. You're going to want to at least check it out. It'll be really interesting to see some perspective on the characters they've worked on, created, how they've brought, their heritage to it. Yeah, there's just bound to be some awesome panels there, and I'm sure some really interesting revelations. So be sure to check that out. And what's this here? Oh, don't you know you want my list? Nick, we probably could fill a good chunk of your Wolverine list. Yeah, because, like I said, about 1 million books down there. It's not really much of an exaggeration. It's all alphabetical except for the stuff sent down probably in the past 5 months, but that's even a constant process getting filed in. So just let us know whatever you're looking for and we can help. We're going to take our final commercial break here. Chris might be back on the start of the next segment, but we'll see. If not, I'll be here. We'll see you in a minute.
Only on The Experience this weekend, Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month, with hosts Amy Chu and Ming Chen. Tune in Saturday and Sunday for great conversations with great creators and a celebration of the heritage that these creators have brought to comics. Saturday and Sunday, only on The Experience.
And welcome back. I'm still here. So Chris is still helping Aspen launch the new Kickstarter that just went live, let's see here, 3 minutes ago. So after the show, don't leave us right now. You know, hang out with us for a little bit. 27 minutes, go check out the Kickstarter. Be sure to back that because it's going to be awesome new project starting Fathom, leading to a whole bunch of fun stuff in Aspen coming up here. So plus there's always awesome rewards for the books. So yeah, if you want to check that out in 27 minutes after this, you can be sure to back that. It's going to be a great project, and we personally guarantee everything will arrive and be awesome because we worked at Aspen a ton of years and always help them out. So, 2 quick things. Yes, as Experience coming in there, be sure to sign up for the mailing list. They'll keep you up to date on everything going on in the Experience, all the shows, all the channels, any changes, all the fun events they got going on, including the Asian Pacific American Heritage Month event going on this weekend. And any other fun events that got coming up. I know there's a couple others coming up that I'm not sure if they've announced or I'm at liberty to say. But the mailing list will always keep you up to date there, so be sure to sign up for that. I mean, it's just a mailing list. It's worth checking out. And then Alex, yes, we can do that in the Spiderman books. I haven't set aside for you, so we're good on that. So, yeah, if anybody ever wants to make an offer or anything we put up that's still set up for a little bit, we'll always entertain them. The worst we're going to say is no. But we're going to keep going here with these books for a little bit. Hopefully, Chris will be back in a minute or two. Like I said, he's just helping out Aspen launch that event. I think he's still on a Zoom call there celebrating it. So let's grab some more books and see what we got. We have FF number 2, the Greg Horn variant with Loki and Thor for $8. Amazing Spider-Man number 8, Ryan Otley cover for $10. Let's see here. Yep, Pride Month weekend event is coming up after this one as well. I don't think I've seen any creators announced for that, and I'm honestly not sure I've heard any, but I'm sure there's bound to be some awesome ones there for that event as well. We have Star Trek Planet of the Apes, Ape Prime Directive, number 1, retail incentive for 5. Sorry, 8. Looked like a 5 from my end, but that is 8. I know numbers really well. Amazing Spider-Man number 700, the Olivier Copiel cover for $25. Lady Mechanica number 1, the Universal Outpost cover for $40. G.I. Joe Volume 2, number 1, wraparound cover. Of course, it had to be a sideways wraparound there for $10. Armor Wars, the Ultimate Armor Wars, chrome cover for $8. And then Under Scourge of the Sewer, number 1, the James Stoke sketch cover for $15, which, let's look at all the detail in that art. It's just an insane amount of detail he puts into all his covers there. Well, that one is $15.
I didn't even know NBA playoffs were going until the other day. I do know that.
And we have Justice League number 36, the action figure variant for, not action figure, well, Lego. Are Legos action figures? It's kind of a philosophical question I'm going to wonder for like the next couple days. They're bendable, kind of, posable. Create a lot of action scenes with them. I'm going to call Legos action figures. Justice League 36, Lego variant for $7. Thanos vs. Hulk, Ron Lim cover for $6. Yeah, Nick, it really is. Like, just... So those ones I pulled it, like, when I was getting ready for the show, I saw, the the line work on every single brick up top there is just the stippling and scales. It's insane. Really would love to see like that, like the original for that, just to see the size. I can't imagine how much detail they had to put in tiny. Vampirella number 4, 1 in 10 red cover for 8. Warlord of Mars number 7, 1 in 10 for 6. Carnage number 2, the Clayton Crane cover for 50. And Amazing Spider-Man number 1, Terry Dotson cover with Black Cat, Deadpool, and Spider-Man for 15. Master of Numbers with 3s. I feel like I'm a crappy movie threequel. I'll take it though. So I'm a threequel of that. At least there's been 2 of me that have been relatively well received. Vampirella number 3, the Chen, 1 in 10 for 15. Vampirella and Scarlet Legion number 1, 1 in 10 Chen cover for 11. Vampirella and Scarlet Legion number 1 Tucci variant for 15. Batman 38 celebrating 75 years of the Flash for 38. Him just running in there in Batman and Robin. Then the Manifest Destiny number 1 Skybound 5-year anniversary celebration. It's the Blue Line Virgin variant. You can only get him in the Skybound 5th anniversary box. This one is $40 for Manifest Destiny, which is one of Chris's favorite books. If you're here, he'd be shouting its praises right now. What if Lewis and Clark dealt with like crazy monsters? Get those 2 there. Pop that one off, put that there. Get these 2 up here. Since I always grab too many books because I can't count how many fit on a shelf. Do love that Greg Horn cover for Loki in that too. I'd never seen that till the other day. It's just awesome Loki fighting. Like just the rotation marks on the arrows as they're shooting down. I can't help but get just drawn in on these covers. If it's a beautiful cover, I'll stare at it for hours. Let's grab another stack here. We have a copy of Wolverine number 1 from the Frank Miller limited series. This one here is $120 tonight. Show it off here. You can see its spine there. That was $120 tonight for just that classic cover. Teen Titans number 12, the Metal Time. This was the B cover. First appearance of the Batman Who Laughs in Teen Titans, which actually wasn't in metal like everybody thought. They kind of snuck it in there on us. That one is $100. True Believers, Miles Morales, the Ultimate Spider-Man number 1. This was a reprint of the Miles Morales series number 1 for $10. And we have Crossover number 1, the 1 in 25 Travis Moore cover, I believe, for $10. Sure, an all bunch of characters and people just reading comic books. Because comic books are really what bring us together. At least they should be. And we have the Image the Skybound 5th anniversary blue cover for Outcast number 1 from Robert Kirkman. That one is $40. There. And then Proctor Valley Road number 1 1 in 10 Christian Ward cover for $10. That one up there. Got any comments here? Nope, just Nick still saying that book is awesome. So let me grab the next stack here. Actually, before I even grab a stack, we had joy books, we had fun books, we had season in the sun books. The bottom row is what I need to clear off. Yeah, just comics really can bring everybody together. There's the way the industry is now. There's bound to be some book for somebody, regardless of your age, regardless of what you like. There's a comic I'm sure you could find that you would enjoy, and it's our job to help with that. And we try. We have Deadpool Secret Wars number 1, the RTJ variant for Run the Jewels. That one is $50. Unbeatable Squirrel Girl hip hop variant, homaging Tyler the Creator's cover or album there for $10. Amazing Spider-Man number 1, Alex Ross wraparound cover featuring Spider-Man versus the Sinister Six for $60. Which Spider-Man's going to be having the Sinister War here in his main book this summer. As various versions of the Sinister Six are fighting to see who can beat Spider-Man. Basically, I think it's Doc Ock's version versus Kendra's version. There's bound to be some awesome stuff there. Nick, I made sure Chris signed your book actually just between the second and third segment. Yeah, when we went out there to get ready for the Aspen thing, I put the book on the counter of the Sharpie. He's like, hey, I need you to sign this real quick. I still had it sitting in your stack here for when you pick up this weekend. I made sure he got it signed for you. He was not happy, but it was fun to force him to do it. Super Dinosaur number 1, Skybound 5th Anniversary cover for $20. Thief of Thieves number 1, Skybound 5th Anniversary cover for $30, which really just needs to be a TV show. We need more heist TV shows. We need more heists. God, I would just love if somebody planned a heist during, like, COVID. Batman. Let's see here. We're going to go with these ones. This is Batman 638, standard cover for $35, where the Red Hood is revealed. You can see his little face in the reflection of the helmet there. And then we have the second print, which is the Red Hood revealed with Batman's reflection on the cover there. Second print is $50. First print is $35. Those two up there. I'll put first should go first, right? One before two. And we have Batman 366, the first Jason in Robin costume, a fitting one to go with those are ones there. This is $40 here tonight. Just that great Joker Batman cover there. And first Jason Todd in Robin costume. You know how Jason Todd and Joker went. Those there as I grab the next chunk here. We have the Avengers number 10 also. Oh, I guess I need to clear some space off here first. I'm really bad about that tonight. We have the Avengers number 10, aka Avengers 700, Alex Ross cover for $50. Just great, just tons of the different Avengers throughout the years there on the cover. That one is $50. Let's see here, Jim. They showed that before time. It was called Takes a Thief. I think I've heard it Takes a Thief. Like the show I kind of think of now, it like closest to it now to me is like Leverage. If anybody ever watched that show, which John Rogers created, who also created the Jamie Reyes Blue Beetle. So kind of ties back into comics. But it was just grifters grifting for the people who got grifted. Like it was just criminals who wanted to do good kind of Robin Hood style thing. Just awesome show. Really can't recommend it. It's actually getting a revival on IMDb TV or something like that. Love Leverage. There you go. Yeah. Nobody watched Leverage, but it was so good. So good. And Harrison, who was the hacker in there, is playing Hawkman in the Black Adam movie. So tying back again into comics. Batman 103, the design variant for Bruce Wayne. So 125 for $25. Speaking of awesome James Stoke, Godzilla in Hell, the con exclusive number 1 is 1 in 1,000. 1 in 1,000 to get one of these. It's $200. Just again, the line work in detail, the scales, the hills in the background, the bones. Really awesome cover, exclusive to IDW convention season. Was $200 for that one. I'm really happy to see some Leverage love in the comments. That, I'm not gonna lie, that really made my night. Let's see here, Amazing Spider-Man 54. This is the Miles Morales video game variant, the 1 in 10 tying into that game. which I still need to play. One of these days I'll buy it. Is 20. Venom 31 Variant Edition by Ryan Stegman, which a lot of these close-up sketches like that actually started as commissions Ryan took, and Marvel loved and were like, hey, we're going to use them as covers. So people paid a smaller price for a commission and eventually got a cover. It was binge-worthy. I'm really happy that there's leverage. That really is awesome. Venom 31, this is the Venom or the nullified Johnny Storm cover, 4/6. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. We're trucking along. You keep doing your thing.
I'm afraid of some of those prices.
Hmm?
I'm afraid of some of those prices.
Yeah, they're pretty.
I could.
Yeah. Okay. May Spiderman 55. This is the second printing with the Patrick Gleason webhead cover there for 8. May Spiderman 374 for 10. Captain Marvel, the Woman of Power variant for issue 3 of Captain Marvel is 7. The Iron Fist Scotty Young cover for 7 as well, which is more than I have space for. So we'll toss these two here. Those two there. And we will clear these off here. Let's see here. Sell them all for a penny while he's busy. See, I don't want to sell them for a penny because that just seems mean. If I sell them for like $5, $10 less than they're going for, then you're getting a deal. About the deal, not feeling bad enough.
Is that a reference to me?
Yeah.
What happened?
No, nothing. They were saying sell them for a penny. I'm like, sell them for a penny. I feel bad. Sell for a couple bucks
okay.
lower. I don't feel too bad.
I appreciate that.
Daniel's getting the Iron Fist. You back? Are you still out there helping
I'm
with that?
still sort of out there.
Still sort of, kind of, maybe out there.
It's going great, though. Fathom Kickstarter just launched 19 minutes ago, and we're almost fully funded.
Really?
Yeah, the funding goal was 35, and we're at, last I saw, 27. If I had glasses on, I could probably read it from here. But
That's awesome.
yeah, it's crazy. It's just going.
That's because everybody back the first Kickstarter knows how amazing Aspen's Kickstarters are.
Yeah.
How well run they are, how clear with information.
That was
how amazing the shipping is.
Yeah, that's true too. I mean, that was the biggest thing we got through the campaign is that the communication and the updates was the best they'd ever heard. We're already in the top 10 trending on Kickstarter too.
Nice.
We were in that in the first 7 minutes.
Nice.
It was crazy.
That's awesome.
And that it's just like with the Michael Turner Creations one we did last year. We shot right to the top. They would not give us a spotlight because they said, no, you guys are doing too good.
Because you're doing too good. Oh, because we don't
like
need
a Kickstarter spotlight.
Yeah, we don't
It's
need
like,
it.
You guys don't need that. You guys are doing really good. That Godzilla I might send to
It might be worth it.
CDC.
Let's see here. We have Amazing Spider-Man at 322. Venom's back for 20. Justice League of America 56. Justice League versus the Just Society for 25. Batman 263 featuring the Riddler for 20. Spider-Man Brigade with Venom, Carnage, Green Goblin, Vulture, Hobgoblin, and more. This is 1B for 6. Unbelievable Gwenpool number 7, Mike Diodato Jr. cover for 75. Just a really hard to find, I believe, 1 in 25 cover for that. And then Wolverine 100. Just very, very reflective, but somewhere in there you can kind of see Wolverine. That one is 10. And grab a quick drink of water because I've been speaking a lot. Give me 1 sec here, folks. Any offers? Bagging the board costs $50. I like that idea. And honestly, how hard is it to get bags of board sometimes right now? $50 could be a deal. We're still waiting on, we got the boards, we're still waiting on bags till like the middle of June. Get one half, but not the full set. time we're at 9:51. 9 more minutes, which I think means I'm probably closing out the show. I was pretty much expecting that when I knew Chris was going to be there for the Aspen Kickstarter. Kind of learn a thing or two after a while. Deadpool number 7, the Scotty Young cover here. All the little suction cup gun action, $4.20. Reanimator 0, the green foil cover, logo cover there, $4.8. Evil Ernie number 1, the sketch cover. Get the price on the front there. That one is $7. The Tim Seeley Chaos relaunch of Dynamite Comics a couple years ago. I think this was Adrian Seif cover. That one is $7. 7 for the Wolverine. Sure, Nick. I can do that. We will do that. Let me grab this and just change the price here quick. Adam the Closer. I like that. Because you know what closers get? Closers get coffee. Anybody who tells me what that's from gets $1 off a book. Drop a little bit of movie trivia in here tonight. Or, I shouldn't say more than that. Batman 200, $4.50. It's a good copy, I'd say. Batman 210, $4.25. Dan is correct. Dan, if you have a book, you get $1 off it. Batman and Robin 236, $4.15. Yeah, second prize, actually. ABC, always be closing. Superior Spider-Man 25, the J.G. Jones Venom variant, a really hard to find 125 cover anymore, $4.60. Just Venom saying, talk to the hand. G.I. Joe number 1, the New Dimension Comics exclusive Snake Eyes cover there, $4.25. Always be reading comics. Got so caught up in it, I just said, what's from the movie, not be reading comics. But yeah, always be reading comics and always be closing. These off here. Let's see here. What do we have up next? Go with this stack. Find all the goodies hidden here in this box. We have X-Men 283, the first full appearance of Bishop, for $8. 2 copies of that, actually. Lady Mechanica, the Clockwork Assassin number 2, cover B, by Joe Benitez. This is $6. Jason versus Leatherhead number 1, sweet Simon Bisley cover for $35. That up here. Batwing number 20. Luke Fox's Batwing for $40. His brother Jace is the new Batman in the upcoming one we're currently going on Second Son series and the next Batman series coming out here in the fall. Chris is back. He's in the room. Chris,
I'm back. I can at least stick around and close out anything you need help with on that. And it's still going. So
Extraordinary X-Men number 15, J. Scott Campbell, part of a connecting cover. This one is $15. And it connects to the Uncanny X-Men cover for $15 as well.
Or get the pair for $25.
Ooh. Now Chris is tossing out offers.
I've got extras. I've got a couple extras. So yeah, if somebody just wants one with that, a really sweet Psylocke or Mystique.
Storm, Magic, Old Man Logan, and Wolverine.
Yeah, you get both Logans.
No, it's Old Man Logan and then Sabretooth when he was good still from Axis.
Oh, Axis. I can't believe you said that word.
I know. Jason would probably crush Leatherface. This is true.
That was a great Topps comic. Yeah, it really was.
We have Spider-Gwen, J. Scott Campbell exclusive, the color for $25, and then the sketch also for $25. Or the set for $40.
I like ABC always be.
Yeah, we were talking because on there it said add on the closer. I was like, that's good because you know what closers get? Coffee.
Oh God, I love them.
Yep, I offered $1 to anybody who knew what it was from.
And
off discount. Dan knew, but nobody he hadn't bought a book yet. So then it led to ABC and all that fun stuff.
I'm like, that is just the dialogue in that movie is just, oh my god.
I mean, it was a play first, so there's a reason dialogue. But Alec Baldwin's character was not in the play. He was added to the movie.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yep. Fun movie trivia. So we got 4 minutes left, so I'm going to clear this top row here.
I can't imagine it without him.
Right? He set the tone for the movie. Like that.
Oh my god!
It set the pace, the urgency.
David Mamet, yeah. Oh, David Mamet has always been amazing.
Love that movie. Love it, love it, love it.
So we're down to our last 3 minutes. So what's up next, Adam?
Well, I can grab a couple more books here, or we could just kind of chat.
Let's throw up one more row.
One more row?
Let's do it.
All right, so 2, 4, 5.
Oh, I thought you literally had.
I had most of a row, but I started walking when you started talking.
Fine.
So we have Immortal Hulk number. Always behind the price tag. Number 20, the San Diego Comic-Con 2019 exclusive for $8.
Yeah, the last time there was a Comic-Con.
Yeah, right. Back to the Future number 1, the J. Scott Campbell store exclusive cover for $15. Joker number 70, second print, tying into Joker War. Joker's wearing the Nightwing costume there for $5. Actually did that book earlier. Nocterra number 1, Christina variant for $10. God of War number 1 by Marv Wolfman, Andrea Sorrentino of Gideon Falls, I, Vampire, Green Arrow, bunch of other fun stuff for $65. And then Mighty Morphin Power Rangers number 40, the previous exclusive 2019 Comic-Con cover for $5. That's close to a full row. What do we got?
Yeah, I think we're good. And that we're down to less than 2 minutes.
You got it, Nick. We'll get those taken out of there for you. But remember, Asian Pacific American Heritage Month is going on the experience this weekend. We'll have Amy Chu, Ming Chen hosting all weekend with a bunch of fun artists, including some not yet announced. Will be there, popping in and having panels and discussions about everything. So be sure to check that out. Be sure to sign up for the mailing list for the experience to keep up to date on all that. Next month or next week, they have the Pride Month promotion going on as well. Or not promotion, but weekend.
Yep.
So, yeah.
A lot of events going on.
Events going on.
So, guys, thanks for joining us tonight. Also, be sure to check out, as I've been doing for the last hour, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much.
Crazy. I can't believe it's been an hour. With the Fathom Kickstarter over there from Aspen Comics. We're great. They're great partners that we have, and also some of our best friends. So we thank you for your support, not only here on the experience, but here at Rupp's Comics. So everybody have a great night. I believe we're on the way out. Say good night, Adam.
Good night, Adam.
Only on the experience this weekend, Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month, with hosts Amy Chu and Ming Chen. Tune in Saturday and Sunday for great conversations with great creators and a celebration of the heritage that these creators have brought to comics. Saturday and Sunday, only on The Experience.